Chancellor Sharp, tell us a little bit about the regional approach Texas A&M and veterinary medicine here in the works. It's been quite a while, and tell us a little bit about the approach and where it's going.
Yeah, it all started in 2009. The coordinating board did a study, and the study said we don't need any more vet schools, but we want A&M to increase its enrollment, particularly in large animal vet medicine students. So A&M then went, this is way before I got there, A&M then went to the national accreditors, American Veterinary Medical Association, and said, we want to increase our enrollment. They said, no, you can't. You have to build a new building in order to do that. And so they went to the legislature in 2010 and 11 to get the money to do that. The legislature didn't appropriate anybody any money. It was after the financial crisis. And so in 2011, as soon as I got there, I appropriated $125 million to do that. That building opened last year, which allows us now to double the number of veterinarians that are produced in the state of Texas. And so A&M, if there's a perceived shortage, we solved that problem with $200 million in expenditures. In addition to that, in 2011, we also went to the legislature, showed them plans, and said, here's what we're going to do. We're going to put this facility at West Texas A&M University in the heart of feedlot country, in the heart of agriculture country, and we're going to build it, and we're going to use it to recruit kids from rural areas that we hope will go back to rural areas in order to do it. This was not done in response to any other university doing it, as you may hear around town. This was in the works in 2011. We have the documents and that we gave to the legislature and showed them to do it. And so A&M now has the ability to almost double the number of veterinarians produced in the state of Texas. We have large animal specialties that have been implemented and have been in the works for 2 or 3 years. And we have this Vero, or the Veterinary Education Research Complex, which will be one of a kind in the United States of America, located here. And in addition to that, West Texas A&M students, the university itself sent 10 students, the most from any university outside of College Station, into the vet school at Texas A&M, which is number 3 ranked vet school in the nation. So we have spent close to $200 million of your tax dollars solving any perceived problem like that. And in 2010, I think they went back to the legislature, to the coordinating board, did another study after 2009, about 4 years later, do we need another vet school? They said no again. And there was no indication from the coordinating board that they need another vet school. So really the place to solve this question is go to the coordinating board, ask permission to do it. You have to do it sooner or later. And if you get permission, that's it. We all live by the judgment, but that's what you have to do.
I wanted to ask you the vision for this ag complex. I had heard maybe, wouldn't it be great if we could build a building a year and expand this?
But that's about what we're going to do, because this is just the first part of this complex. This ag complex, before it's over with, will be one of a kind in the United States of America. College Station will not have what is fixing to be built here. We're going to have a Texas Veterinary Medical Diagnostic Lab right next door to the students, where the students and the professors can see the diseases that come in. TVMDL is where, when you have a dead animal, dead cow, dead cat, something that is first analyzed, what caused this cat to die, what caused this horse to die, whatever, reports to the Center for Disease Control, and it is the first line of defense in terms of pandemics, outbreaks, and things like that. That will be right next to these students. The Veterinary Education Research Complex will be there, and I hope that we can move the research arm of AgriLife right here as well, so that you have all 4 located here in this ag complex, which doesn't exist anywhere in the state of Texas. West Texas A&M is the place to put it, and the reason it's the place to put it is this is the largest agriculture producing place in the state, certainly one of the largest ag producing places, if not the largest, in the country, and we're going to have the best ag operations of any university in this state right here.
beautiful. How lucky are we? It's very exciting. One more.
Okay.
Tell me, this Vero, people are so excited about this. Can you just give me a better look of when that will come together and give me kind of a little bit of a timeline?
Yeah, the groundbreaking for the Vero will happen sometime in the next few months. They're finalizing the plans and things like that. The professors are already here. There's some professors that are already here, working on curriculum, working with students and things like that, but also working with students who want to be veterinarians and will apply, take courses here and then apply to the vet school at Texas A&M. But what the Vero will do beyond that is it will funnel hundreds of kids in the vet school through the feedlots and through the ranchers and through the dairies in the Panhandle in West Texas, in the hopes that they will go, hey, I really like this kind of stuff, and expose them to it so that they'll choose large animal operations as what their livelihood is going to be. And so with that and with the Vero being located here, and then on top of that, the large animal specialties that are now producing veterinarians, we think it's going to be a really good deal for the Panhandle.